Okay, let me find a comfortable spot. I think this is good. Nobody asked. I just let answer this question. Has life been fair to me despite not growing up from a family that had mullah? Despite not growing up from a family that had money, has life been fair to me? Okay, so if you're the kind of person that sees material things only as blessing, I don't think you can be able to relate to this video. Okay, so just click out, sister. Bye. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, on this video I am going to be counting my blessing physically and not physically. Okay, so if you don't relate to this kind of video, you are the person that sees achievement and material things as blessing. Adios. This is deuces. Okay, whichever, pick it, go. Okay. Okay, now back to us that life has taught us to actually really count our blessing, not physically, just count everything as a blessing. The lesson, the disappointments, us. Okay, stay back, let us just do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's really count our blessing. Now, recently I found out that I have been asking myself lately, has life really been fair to you? What do you think? And I think while I was in the toilet and I was having my bath, it just came to me, Vivian, sit down right now and make this video, because if you have been contemplating about your past, you know, going through all the, you know, playing back all the mistakes, all the fun times, all the crazy times, all the wild times, all the times that have happened, what do you think? What do you think? If you have been doing it, it means that you have actually been recognizing that these experiences, either good or bad, has been a blessing, and your journey really has been like, let me know how it is. Okay, but this is how I've been feeling lately. So I decided to, after I finished having my bath, I was like, come on, make this video, come and share. Okay, so in case somebody is doubting that the life that they're living right now isn't a blessing, let them hear your story and see how it is a blessing. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do now is name the people in my life, which are the physical things. I will name the physical things that you can see, that I can see, you know, before I go to the things that only me can feel and only me can sense. And if you are the kind of person that has that kind of sense, to the sense 8, that can sense things, I am not rhyming, I'm just telling you that, okay, if you're the kind of person that actually really sense things, you can sense it and you can say, oh yeah, God has been good to her, the universe has been good to her. So okay, the first thing is my dad. I'm going to name my dad. My dad and my mom are the first things. These are the first things that I will name as blessing, because if these two people did not meet, your girl will not be here. Okay, these experiences I'm having right now will probably be another kind of experiences, because I won't have their DNA in me, I won't have their heritage in me, I won't have their strongness and their smartness and their intelligentness in me. So my dad and my mom are the first people I'm going to name. Okay, so number one blessing, ding 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 dong, coming from my mom's side, and having my mom in my life while growing up made me 50% who I am today. Okay, made me a strong female. Having her DNA run in me. I wanted to say run in me. Okay, I schooled in Ghana in case you did not know. And you did not ask. Okay, so having my mom's DNA running in me is the number one blessing. Okay, that woman is strong and she passed a lot of strength into me. Okay, she poured strength into me, and now growing up, becoming an adult, I see some of her in me, and I'm like, thank God I grew up having this kind of mom, because I wouldn't have wanted it in any other way. Okay, her DNA made a difference. Okay, so I am grateful for my mom, the hustle she made me go through, and she puts me through. My mom is a multi-purpose person. Leave it. Okay, if you think your mom is, My mom is even times 2 or 3 of that. My mom is someone that can never run out of ideas of things that she can do. Okay, when we did not have money, it was flowing. The ideas from her for us to get money, the things that my mom now, she can never run out of it. My mom was someone that when we were living in Benue State, Naka, she was somebody that her shop was a provision store, was a cassette store where people come to rent CD, cassette, those things, music. My mom was somehow an MC and a DJ. My mom sells food in the night. We sell snacks daytime. Don't go there. That woman, that woman. The love I have for reggae right now, because I am into reggae music, and the love I had for reggae, I have for reggae because I still have it. Not hard. I have it. Comes from my mom and my dad. These people are really the Malians. Okay, not Malians of Nigeria, the real Bob Malians. Okay, so yeah, my mom, my dad. Okay, my mom. I've talked about my mom, my dad. The fact that I have or had or still have his DNA is something that I am grateful for, because this man is intelligent. Now, one of the most intelligent people that I know, my dad. And another thing I got from him is the fact that he is not a religious person. Okay, he was the one that made me understood that, or his lifestyle made me understood that the one religion that I was in wasn't the only religion. Okay, my dad is more spiritual than religion, so he was that person that was curious, he asked questions, and because of that, you know, curiosity leads you to different beliefs, and that is how he was moving. And most of the time he goes to church. I think he's doing that because of the love he has for my mom, because left to him, if my mom was not going to church, that man would have never stepped leg in the church. I appreciate the fact that I got that from him, because this made me believe or realize that the religion that I was only in wasn't the only way. Like, God is broad. Okay, God is not just in Christianity or in Muslim or Hindu. God is like the God of all religion put together, all tribe, or everything. Okay, so yeah, that made me more spiritual, knowing that, you know, growing up in a home where you have someone that wasn't just strictly, you know, the way Christians are. Christians are people that it is only Christianity, or they don't think outside the box, they don't think outside it. What the Bible says, that's what they do, even if they pretend they are doing it, because I know most of these people don't do it. Okay, God, their Bible God is just the God. Okay, so the fact that I had someone that made me think, respect. Now, the next things or the next people I'm going to name, because I am still naming the things that you can see, that I can see. Okay, so I'm naming my sisters. See, I'm not capping this, but hear this and no peace. My sisters are the best girls I have ever met. Okay, in this life, my sisters, they are not perfect. Trust me. They are not. Everybody have their own. I am not perfect. You're not perfect. So everybody is not perfect. But now I have met a lot of girls in my life. Okay, I have gone to schools and I've had friends. I have met girls, and my sisters are the best girls I have ever met. Now, believe me, the one thing that makes me love them, if I've gotten it outside, I'll say, okay, they're not just the best girls I've met, better. Nah. My sisters, the 3 of them, in their different attributes and their different personalities, are the best girls I've ever met. And if that is not a blessing, because that is very hard to find, if that is not a blessing, what else is? Okay, sisters that have your back day in, day out. Like, they, even against my parents, now coming to my parents, like my parents want to try, we'll face them together. Hands down, blessing. Okay, a blessing for having a good family. Even though we did not have money, we had each other, we had ourselves, we had our hustle, we had our one mindset, which was surviving together. Okay, we had that. Like, it is, because it's still happening. Like, these things, like having ourselves, and, you know, having people to depend on, people to cry on, people to, you know, people that are helping you go through life, are helping you. It is not like gone to their head, they must help you. Do you get? Nobody, because I've seen people that don't really care about their family, and having sisters that cares. I can never stay in a day and go out and I am out and 8 or 9 is knocking, and my sisters have not been, like, all of them. Where are you? What what is happening? Who are you with? Like, having people that care about you down to that, like down to this. If my phone is switched off, so help me God, and my sisters were not able to get to me, oh Charlie, hey, that day na fire for who I am with and for me. Like, that is how bad it is. Like, they don't even go to bed, and my parents are worse. Let's not go there. But anyways, blessing, okay, blessing for the kind of family I have, even though life chose us different daggers, okay, even though we thought life was throwing us different daggers because life was against us, we were there for each other, always there, even still there for each other. Now let me come to myself, like physically, the things that you can see that God did not, he was not partial when he was creating me. You can see the attribute he has given to me physically, okay? He wasn't partial. My skin, and this comes from my mom. So you see why I said without these two people, my skin and my body structure for my dad, without these two people, I would not be, again, would not be here. So yeah, my skin, my body, my everything, like my eyes, my lips. I get called DSL. Now if you don't know the meaning of DSL, I'm not going to say it. Look at the I'm going to just write it, so if you in case you want to know. So I've been called DSL like from growing up, like they said, oh, you have DSL. Anyways, yeah, so my physical attributes, so God wasn't partial. Like, he made sure that even though he was not giving me things SS, he made sure that he created a cute being, okay, and cute and pretty and beautiful being. He made sure he did that. I might not be sexy, I might not be hot, but I'm beautiful. I know that I am pretty and I'm cute. Okay, so he was not partial. So see my physical attributes, I know that life is fair to me because it gave me the one thing that, you know, a lot of people wish they had. Let's move on to the things that my eyes or your eyes cannot see but I can feel. Life has steadily taught me lessons that made me better than who I was yesterday. Now life has actually made me, instead of getting worse, like as a human being, because I've seen people go from better to worse. Now instead of going worse or getting worse, both my personality, both myself, both the experiences I'm having have been elevated in different aspects of situation, and like it's steady, never ending. Now this, I will say, yes, life has been fair to me, because if I am learning in life and not finding everything as disappointment or being depressed or sad towards anything in life, that means life actually created itself for me to experience and just learn and grow and see how better that I can make myself and see the heights that I can get to. Like, I know it is not like a community challenge, it's like a personal challenge. Like life gives you these things because it knows that you're capable of going through it, and it is telling you, okay, you think you are not, watch this. And yes, I have been steadily killing it. Now hold on, I think my phone has stopped recording. Let me check. Back again. Okay, so now steadily life has been showing me that it could make me better, and I have been learning from it. Now let us go to the intellectual part of it and emotional and like that. Let me break it down so you understand. Now intellectually, okay, right from growing up, I've always been like can I say smart? I've been that kid that wasn't coming first, but I was not coming last. I wasn't even coming middle self. I was around the people that will come between 1 to 10 always. Okay, now I've not been that kid that was ever coming last. I was not a dumb kid. I was a smart and somewhat an intelligent kid. So yeah, I would say intellectually it has never been a problem. Now even university, I had a problem because I was partying too hard. You know what I mean? If you went to Zenith University, you know Kahuna, Vienna City. Now I was partying too hard, so I wasn't even still failing. I was in the middle anyways, but that was because I was partying too hard. Now when I decided to not start paying attention, now I never failed. I never even got to the middle. Like I was like, okay, I was not the best though, but you could still find your girl around, you know, being a good student. And let's keep that aside. Now remember, I got that from my dad. In case I did not see it, I got that from my dad. Now let's come to emotionally. Now emotionally, I would say that I am a very softie. Like life made me an empath. Okay, I am always emotional. I am always in my feelings. I think I reason from my emotions. Like emotion is a lot, like 80% of what ruled my life. Like I was so emotional. I am still emotional, but I'm learning how to use it for my own good. Okay, so but I am very emotional. So I could say life was generous with giving me emotions. Now, I wasn't someone that manipulates feelings. Like I like to feel it. Like I like emotions. Emotions is me. I'm emotions. So emotionally, life made me better though, because now life made me realize that being an emotional person wasn't my weakness. Okay, it was one of my strengths, but I did not know. So I was using it as my weakness because I was steadily falling for it, falling. But now life made me realize that it could be better. And yes, I have learned emotionally and I am better emotionally. I'm not the best though, because I am still in the journey, but I know I'm going to finish the journey being the best. Okay, so let's move to mentally. I have been learning. Okay, life has been teaching me. Now, I wasn't the best. I wasn't using my mind. Sometimes I was just going with the flow, but right now life has taught me so much that I feel like mentally I am the best. Okay, that I'll give that to mentally. Like, my mental stability is okay because I am steady, I'm open. Like I am an open book. I have been learning and I have been sucking those in mentally. Okay, so mentally I am the best. Now let's move to spiritually. Now spiritually is the whole thing. Okay, spiritually I have been waking up. Like spiritually has been like the whole reason why I had to go through all the lessons I went through, physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually. Spiritual was the it. Okay, so spiritually, yes, life has been fed to me. Spiritually, life has been teaching me. Physically, it has been teaching me. Emotionally, it has been teaching me all these things just to make me, become strong spiritually. Now I'm growing and I am not going from good to bad. Now nothing in life for me has ever gone from good to bad. Now it has always been from bad to good. Like that is how my life has been. Now if you know life and if you understand life, you know that life has a way of taking you through the good and the bad, through the good and the bad. That is the wave that we have in life. That's the wave that every human is going through in life. Okay, if you are not at the place where you start making some conscious decisions, like you're not at the place where you start working on becoming very strong spiritually, now you will have this and this, like you go from the good to the bad, and now you will find yourself being stuck on the bad, and you will start seeing life from the bad aspect. Now you need to go with the flow. And how do you balance this? You need to be strong spiritually. So yes girl, let me not talk too much. I'm going to make a video for that, but I just want to tell you that despite not having the physical thing, which is money, because everybody sees wealth, money, the physical thing that you can touch, having good shoes, having good clothes, I'm not saying these things are bad. Okay, I'm not saying it's bad. Okay, if you're one of the people that sees those kind of things as a blessing, you will not understand what I just mentioned now. But if you're the kind of person that appreciates knowledge, wisdom, understanding of life, of experiences, of everything that we're going through in life, you're one of the person that understands these things as experiences and understands that you're supposed to learn in life, not just physically. You're not supposed to grow physically, but you're supposed to grow in every aspect that I've called out. You will appreciate this video very well. You see the fact that for me, life has been fair. Okay, I am steady killing it. I am steady killing it. Like everything coming my way, I make sure I kill it. Okay, and that is the strength that life has given to me. Okay, it knows that I could do it. That is why it threw it my way, and I'll keep slaying. That's what I'm here for. Okay, I got time for this. Okay, I have so much time for this. I'm going to keep slaying them. Okay, so bring it on live. These are the things that I consider blessings. And these things makes me see life as being fair. Okay, life has really taught me and is teaching me steadily, and your girl is learning. So these are the things, these are my blessings that I've named down. The ones you can see, which are my family. I'm sorry if you don't have that right now. You don't have that kind of family. I pray you find, because family does not mean blood related. It means people that are actually there to go through life with you, like hold your hands, be there for you, you know, through thick and thin. So if you find that, or if you haven't find it, I pray you find it. But your family is one thing I am blessed with. Now moving on to the other things that you cannot see. So you see emotionally, mentally, physically, of course, I'm getting better. Skin is glowing. Okay, so physically, spiritually, and mentally and emotionally, I am blessed. I am steady getting blessed. So yes, life has been fair to me, and not having money did not stop it. Okay, not having money did not stop it. It did not stop the movement for me. It did not. Okay, so yeah, life has been fair to me, and this is me using the method of count your blessing, name them one by one. Now I did not name everything, I just put everything in these boxes that I've called. Thank you so much for sticking from the beginning to the end. I've been talking to myself for long, but then making a video came to me when I was having my bath. I was like, let me quickly do this and go eat. Hope my words were able to help you see why life has been fair even when there is no moolah. Okay, let me know what you think on the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. I'm compiling something for you, so yes, stay tuned for that video. Love and light to you. Let me go and chop. Bye.